Hi guys! Woo! What's up guys, Vivid Mystic, the Siren Sims, back at it again with another how-to video. Tips, tricks, and hacks. This is the long-awaited how to post Sims video. There will be two parts to this video, or I guess three parts. One part is everything you'll need. First part is how to post Sims, like I'll show you it in-game. We're going to be using one of my favorite Sims, LJ and Zach. And the second part will be animations. We just want to give you a full gamut. No need for me to be thirsty and have 5 different videos, because honestly it's not that hard. It looks hard, but once you just see how it's done, it's not that hard. Like, I thought animations were difficult as hell, but really they're not. It's just a little tedious. Tedious and hard are two different things. Keep that in mind. Okay, so this is the section what you will need. So number one thing you're going to need is the pose player. This is what we're here looking at, this very tastefully made EA type of sim. This is the pose player, this thing that's like cut, that director's thing. I used to know what it's called, but now I don't. They kind of show you how it's used. So once it's in game, you click on it and it will give you the option to do pose by name or select from a list. You can type in the pose name if you know the name of the pose, and then it will make the sim pose. So she said CEO whatever, she's doing CEO pose, stuff like that. And then you have the posed lists, which is where you have a bunch of lists of poses, so you don't have to type anything and you just go into the list, click, and everything. And what that has to do with is pose list compatibility. Now with pose list compatibility, bro, this is what I like to do. I don't like to go in and type in poses one by one. I like for them to be pose list compatible, so that way I just find them in a list like this and click on them and my sim just does what it do. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you 3 types of poses: male poses, female poses, and couples poses. That way you just get the full gamut. Couple poses are difficult because some of them are height dependent, because you know with sliders you can make sims taller or shorter. Some of them, they like to be like, ooh, the guy is taller and he's looking down at the girl. Those are a little difficult, but I'll show you how that works. Okay, so what I do is I put them on a backdrop, this backdrop specifically. So what this does, this backdrop is also a light. I don't know how the light works, because I'll be like turn on the light and then it will turn on like once it's nighttime or something, but whatever. One thing this backdrop is good for, if you are a Sims YouTuber and you like to like cut out your Sims, so it's a light, it can be super bright or not bright, color castable. I've never tried to change the color of this thing, but if I can, I definitely will. So this is another thing that you're gonna know, that you're gonna need. I know, Sims resource, the horror, I get it. But what you guys need to understand as well, that even though some things are annoying, they're still useful. So you might not, Sims resource might not be the first go-to place that you go to get CC, but it does have some hidden gems. Just like in the beginning of all of my CC videos, I say hidden gems. This is a hidden gem, okay? So I downloaded this and I put it in through the launcher. Now, a lot of people say don't use the launcher, and I understand why they say this, but hey, if there's like 5 items max that you just don't feel like changing from a Sims 3 pack file to a package file, just download it through the launcher. I'm gonna have a video before this showing you how I take Sims 3 resource packages, which is a Sims 3 pack file. They always come in pack files, and I change it to a package file. And also, just to quickly do this, if you want some animations for the animation part, please go to r Sims 3. Okay, I will have this linked down below. This is their walk cycles. All right, so this is like Sims 4 to 3 walk cycles. All right, I'll just skim through this a little bit so you see what it looks like. This is just showing walk cycles. These are easy. We're just gonna show you some animations really quickly. All right, we're just showing you some animations real quick. Okay, right, and you see this is kind of like a model pose type thing, so we're just showing you this really quickly. Okay, I'm skipping through this because I don't want to get copyrighted, but credits go to R Sims, and these are animations by EA. So these are the animations that you'll see in the Sims 4. They were converted. Now this person also has a couple dance cycles, but I'm not showing y'all that. That's none of y'all business. Okay, oh, I didn't know this was right here. Okay, so I will come back to this, but I had asked R Star how to use the animation, especially the last ones, because I didn't understand it. I understand that for regular animations you just type them in, but for like the ones that it would read like this, right? A underscore 4.3 underscore celeb pick underscore start made start. What? I was like, what is this? What is that? But it's actually really simple. Okay, so start means that they get into the position, mid means they're in the middle of doing it, and end means that they get out of that position. It's the end of animation. I will show you guys how this works. Okay, now this is what she did for me. I will have this page. That's why she says at the siren sim. She answered me specifically. So now we're gonna get into game. I will show you guys how I use everything, where I find it in game, so you can see how I found it. And we will get into posing, which will be pretty quick, and then we will also get into animations, which should also be really quick. If you have any technical questions like, hey, how did you pose, just please pay attention, slow it down, rewind. I'm trying my darndest to make this simple for y'all. Do not worry. So let's get into LJ and Zach. All right guys, so I did want to show you guys here. This is my mom that I made on Mother's Day. And this is a sneak peek of somebody you're gonna see later on, or you've already seen her. I don't know when either video will come out, but this is what I do. So I have a specific cast world. Once it's downloaded, it'll say cast, which will be like just a 40 by 40 lot surrounded by ocean. That's it. Or cast number 1, which is a 30 by 30 lot. So that's where this is, and then I just have, like, as you can see, there's a white piece right here. That's the Murano backdrop. So I just put the Murano backdrop right there, and I just, you know, I go in. So why do I do this, right? With mom, as you can see, I have a sim here. This is a sim that I made. So with mom, right, I click NROS, fix up my cast settings. That way I can have multiple accessories per location, add more makeup, have all the sliders that I have, or at least most of them, activated. Because when you just go into a regular game to make a sim, all of your sliders will not be activated. You can't just add a lot of accessories. You can only add like one accessory per location. So there's a lot of restrictions. So to use NROS Master Controller to fix those restrictions, you have to have a sim down, put in the new settings, and then go into like edit town mode. So that's what I do. I have mom here, which is kind of like a settings box, and then I go into edit town and I make a sim like this pretty girl here, and I place her down. She goes into the white pocket corner of the 40 by 40 lot, and I take a whole bunch of pictures of her. So that's just the beginning of it right now. We're gonna get into the other section very soon. Let's get into it. Okay, you guys have no idea how long it took me to get here, but we're not even going to talk about that. So this is Lois Jane Lane and Zachariah Valentine. You saw where I made them. Video will probably be linked somewhere. It was in a collab. It's in my aesthetic cast playlist, so you can see how I made them here. Here it is, animation player. We'll look at that a little later. Pose player. Let me show you where I got it. They're also sitting here on the Murano backdrop. You see how big it is? Okay. They're also in a house, so I could take house pictures, but I don't really feel like doing that. And we don't need to get into all of that mess. I'm not going to show you guys how to do something that I don't really do. So, here's a reason why I said the Murano backdrop is a good idea. Do you see all this light? Let me show you something. Look. You see the shadow? Then as soon as she comes in here, she is filled to the brim with light. So a lot of people, I'm even trying to do that now. They'll like just make a tiny box. Like they'll use the walls, they'll make a tiny box, and then they'll add 15 different debug lights so that they can get this lighting that we get with the Murano backdrop just automatically. So that's why I like using the Murano backdrop. You don't have to build anything and add anything and like make the perfect, no. You just need to put them on this backdrop, take the photos, cut them out, add them together, blah de blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm gonna actually make the thumbnail here for you guys to see. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna go into by mode or F2, go on to the second version here, which is sort by function. You see I'm on plumbing right now. We're gonna go to decor, click on that. Once you're in decor, you're gonna see a bunch of options. Click on the end. This is to get the pose player, okay? This is the animation player up here. It's on the top. Well, in the second row, you'll see the pose player, animation player here, pose player there. That's where you'll find it in miscellaneous decor. Now, where do we find the Murano backdrop? Let me show y'all. You click on decor, go to rugs on the top. There it is. All right. This is called screenshot backdrop, which is technically what we're doing. We're taking screenshots of this backdrop. Take it out, boom. I was only able to place it here because I had move objects on. So if you're not gonna put it on just like a regular background, you just want it to fit where you're putting it, do move objects on. Okay, so how you do that is you go in, Ctrl Shift C on your keyboard. This darkness will pop up. Then you type in testing cheats enabled true. After that, you click on it again, and then you put on move objects on. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now let's just get into the poses. Okay, so I have a few poses on here. You have to click on the individual sim if you want them to do certain poses. Let me just show you 3 female poses. I don't really think I have any male poses, so I'll just show you guys a couple poses. I do have male poses. Yeah, I do have male poses actually. Alright, I will pose her first, and then I will pose him. Or you know what, let me just 2, 3. Alright, unpause my game, poof. There we go. Pose player. So you see me, I clicked on select pose from list. This is the pose player list. So these are just a bunch of poses. I'm giving it a second to load. It should be done by now though, because I had way more poses than this. Alright, we're back, and I decided to give Zach a different pose so he could be laughing at me because I was doing the most and it was not working. So here they are. So this is a happy party laughing pose. I don't really like the fact that it looks like he ain't got no teeth, but okay. And so these are poses. So you see I selected them from the pose list and they come. Another way that you can do poses is by typing them in. I don't like doing that though because it's annoying. So to type it in by name, you go to pose by name, and it's right here. It's queued up, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, so these are their poses and they're really cute. They're really cute. So now I'm just going to show you guys a couple poses. I will start by clicking off of her right now. So we're going to go into the poses again. I'm going to do the Doki Doki poses. I'll see if I can find where I got them so that you guys can use them. I got them from a Tumblr page that's I Like to Dissect Sims. So it's ILTDS. ILTDS. Yeah. Okay, let's go down. Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna show you guys I think this is the one I want to do. Well, that's not the one I was trying to do, but it's cute and I know which one that is. So alright, I guess we're just gonna have to go on with him. Alright, so this is gonna be pretty cute, but I'm gonna have to move them around, which is why you have move objects on, because you can't just move them on this backdrop. It's kind of like a stationary thing. Oh, male sim sitting. It's because I don't read, guys. It's really because I don't read, and I read a lot, so that's just annoying to me. But let's do it. It's gonna be so cute. Move over, stay right here. Why are you moving? You're annoying. Alright, now perfect. Now the good thing about the poses from ILTDS is they snap pretty well together. A lot of poses, they'll have like cutesy stuff like this, but like it's hard for them to like snap together. Like, come on, look at them, they look so cute. Okay, let's go really close actually to see. Ooh, do you see the way he's looking into her eyes? That's pretty cute. We're gonna go for another couples pose, so we're gonna click this off, so that way the pose player will pop back up, and we're gonna go back down in the list to where my Doki Doki poses are. That's what it's called, the ILTDS pose. So this is her. She's gonna stop with the save. Okay, okay, and then let's go to him. I am not a guru, all right? I'm not a tech geek, and I mean geek in a loving way, because I am a geek, but I'm not a tech geek. I don't know everything about this. I've never made a mod, I've never made a piece of CC, okay? If I've heard of it, I'll help you, but bro, please do due diligence. This will be the thumbnail. So this is how it works. So we clicked on the one with the, because especially for ILTDS and other places, they'll make it easy for you. They'll have the pictures, they'll have the words of what the person is doing, they'll say whether it's male or female, as you can see. Please slow it down, widen the screen, look closely if you want to. But yeah, I'm gonna take a few screenshots of this. Because I have reshade, I can't just take a normal screenshot like this here with the C. See, screenshot has been saved, but it's not gonna look right. So I'm just gonna take a few screenshots, and then I will come back here to show you guys animation player. Okay guys, this part is gonna get a little bit technical. So now we're gonna use the animation player. Let's just take them off of the pose list right here. Oh, looks like he's holding her. Ah, good grief. So now we're gonna click on the animation player. It'll have an option if it's brand new, which says add to playlist. I'm gonna do something that might not even be able to, you guys might be able to see. So when you click on the animation player, it'll pop up with this clip name. Okay, so what do we do with that? I'm gonna go into my folder. What I've done is I've taken all of the animation, well, it's like documents, like Word documents. I've taken all of the animation documents and I have put them on my desktop. So all I have to do is go into my folder, click the desktop icon, and click on the walk cycles. Okay, so for him, I'm going to give him the snooty walk. You guys will see that I'm copying it, but I can't just copy and paste it normally, because that's not how the Sims work. So you have to click Control or CTRL V. See, there we go. Walk snooty. All right, and you can add more stuff. So I can technically add another one, like walk sleepy. All right, and let me just add one more for him, just so you guys can see. It'll be walk swagger. These are the same ones I showed you from R-Star. This is where I get my animations that you see in my showcases. I was going to show y'all how I did them, okay? And it's going to keep doing this forever until you click cancel. Now, what I'm going to do, because he's just going to keep grabbing a bowl of mac and cheese, which honestly, nigga, same. I love me some mac. But we're not doing that today, Zach. Okay? Go up there. Thank you, my love. Now, I will click pause because he's just going to keep moving. For some reason, she's not moving. I'm confused by that. But here we go. So you have different options after you add, because you literally added in a list of things. Now you can either play one or two of the animation, or play everything, play the whole thing, and then it'll like start and stop itself, or you can play it in a loop where it'll go on forever. I prefer to play it in a loop, because that way I can, you know, get like 5 seconds of them doing whatever before it stops, because it'll stop really quickly. Each animation is like half a second, so we just gonna do play until looped with him. All right, there we go. That's the snooty walk, which seems a little feminine, but it is what it is. Okay, that's the sleepy walk. Kind of looks like he's on a treadmill, but it's fine. And then he should be transitioning into the swagger walk. Yeah, that's the swag. Turn my swag on. And it will loop, so it will go back to the first one. So that's all you have to do, really. Just add the codes into your mods folder. That's where I put mine. And then type in the codes individually or one at a time, whatever one you want to do. This is what machinima people do. You know, when you see them doing things that you can't do in The Sims, it's because they were able to make up animations and they play them on loop. So that's what they do. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm going to turn it off by clicking stop. I will also reset it, which is a way of completely stopping it. So now I'm going to get some for her. I am going to give her the female walk. I'm gonna add to the playlist again. We're gonna do A_4T3_walk_female. All right, and then we're gonna do another one, feminine. The feminine is the one I like to use for the girls because that's the most close to how they usually actually walk in The Sims 3. Sims 3 girls walk like models just automatically, so I kind of just like doing that. Feminine, which is my favorite one to use, that's the one I use in the girls showcases. And one more, I think I'll do perky because I've never used that one, so we'll do that. Okay, so that's 3 walk styles. Should be good. And let's pause it for a second. Now we're gonna play it looped for her. Okay, unpause. It should start now. So that's a female walk. Pretty cute, pretty cute. And he's gonna walk away and annoy me. And then she you see how she arches her back a little for the feminine walk. Then if in 1, 2, 3, she's gonna do perky. What's perky look like? I've never seen perky. Oh, the feminine walk kind of going on a little long. Yeah, so these are 4 to 3. So this is like this is a perky walk. Yeah, so that's how they work. For the other animations, like the model ones, they're pretty easy because it'll give you a start, middle, and stop, and you just have to copy those in and put it in. Let me do that so you guys can see, because I know you guys are gonna be like, well, you didn't show it, so I don't know. And let me just show it on her because he left. He's like, I'm done. Alright, let me pull up the document really quickly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do the female number 2. What I usually do, because I know it just says start, mid, and stop, I type in the ends myself. So we're gonna stop here. Stop, baby, stop, stop. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm trying not to do too many moves because I remember if I stop them before time, like this whole thing will crash. Okay, you stopped. Excellent. Now I'm gonna reset it. Now I'm gonna add the playlist again. So this is the model one. This is how they start the modeling. A_4to3_celebpic_fem02_start. Note briefly, these will not work unless you have the files in your mods folder. You can't just copy me and type these in. You have to have it in your mod folder, then type these in for it to work. Trust me, I at one point thought I just need to type some stuff in and that's not how this game works. The game has to have something to draw from. So it has it in the mods folder. Once you type it in, the game recognizes what you want it to do and it does it. So here's what I do when it comes to the modeling one, because it's a little bit easier to type in. Animations are the only thing I'll type because it's simpler. But okay, A4to3 celeb pick start. It's gonna come again. I'm just gonna copy in the same thing. See, it says start there. I'm gonna back it up and put in MID. That stands for middle. Okay. Then I'm gonna do the last one here, and we're gonna do ST, stop at ST, and then just add OP, stop. That's it. And so now I just added in 3 commands, and we're gonna do it on loop right now. Okay, so see, that's her modeling. That is her modeling. And that's the same modeling motion that you see me do. That's it. So yeah, the men's one is just kind of different. You've seen it if you've seen my Dakota Kai video. You've seen the modeling already. You've seen it in my Raw Unstoppable video. So yeah, guys, there we go. A full-on tutorial. A full-on tutorial. We love to see it. I guess I can show you their house. I don't think I'm ever really gonna play them for y'all. I might play them for myself if I ever want to just play for myself. They're in Lucky Palms. See that? The Lucky of Palms. Really cute house, really cute attire. I put them in a really nice house because you know me, I just like doing stuff like that. I don't really feel the need to, you know, do whatever. But if I ever need to do a current household, my backdrop is right there, and now you guys will know why. Okay, you can stop now, my love. All right, so that is all. That is it for now. That is how you use pose player and animation player respectively. Oh my god, did I show you guys where to get animation player? It'll be linked down below. It's made by the same person, C Money. So I'll just link it down below. So sorry I didn't show it to you guys, but it was mostly about pose player. You saw how quickly I ran through animation player. Also, R-Star did give a little bit of tips on how to use animation player, and I sent you guys that page down below. So please look in the description. Read the description for all the instructions. Please do everything I said, okay? So remember, all the poses that you get, put them in your mods folder. I have it in a folder marked poses. The Murano backdrop, it is a Sims 3 pack file, so you're gonna have to do it through the launcher unless you know how to convert pack files to package. I will have a video showing you guys how to do that, but until then, that's what you guys are gonna have to do. I'm sorry. Put the pose player and the animation player in your mods folder. Why am I saying this all over again? Because people will ask me things as if I did not say them, and so I had to make sure I say it again. So in case you watch the whole video, you get it. Always put in the cheat, testing cheats enabled on, and move objects on when you are doing pose player or animation player, because even if it's just one person, you want to move them around, you want to shift them around. Okay, this is how I get the poses on my thumbnails. You know, I'm always here to help, guys, so do what needs to be done. Do you see how bright it is with this backdrop and how dark it is, and he's inside the house? Do you see that? Okay, I gave you guys the Murano backdrop, as I said before, because it's easier to use than just building up a black box and having to manually put in lights and figure out the dimensions. Like, that is way too advanced, and even I'm not trying to do that right now, so I'm just trying to show you guys the easy way. Okay, say goodbye to Lois and Zach, because I don't know when y'all gonna see them again, and it honestly took me way too long to get into this game to show y'all. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, or midnight whenever you are seeing this. And goodbye, my sires. Susu.